What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to Blue Bleachers, a show all about GSU sports, National League, and Major League sports. I'm your host, Charles Wright, but you can call me Chach. Today I have my guest.
My name is Dillon Gray.
And we're going to start off talking about the NBA Finals. And I hate to say it, if you're a Cavs fan or you betted on the Cavs, you lost a lot of money or you're highly disappointed. I'm disappointed. I honestly thought they were going to go to Game 7. Dillon, on the other hand, he betted money and won on Golden State.
Yes, sir.
How you feel about the NBA Finals?
Well, I kind of expected it to go the way that it did, just for the simple fact that the Warriors, they're a very high-powered team. And not only were they high-powered offensively, they were able to find their mojo on defense by creating steals and turnovers and things like that. So watching the Cavaliers play throughout the season, you could tell that they were only an offensive team and they didn't have enough players to make it work for the finals. And as you could tell, it went the way it did. And obviously you have LeBron and Kyrie. They're going to consistently give you what you need from them, but the rest of their team, it just wasn't enough.
Alright, so I don't like LeBron personally.
I agree with you.
But the fact that he's LeBron, I honestly thought he should have beat the Golden State.
Well,
he did it last year, 3-1 lead. 3-1 lead, he beat that. He got that win. I had so much hope in him. He let me down. I feel like, this is just a personal opinion, I feel like LeBron James has hit his peak. He's on the downfall, and KD is becoming the new face of the league. He's the most dominant player. He's showing that he is the world's best player. Don't get me wrong, LeBron is going to be considered one of the greatest of all times, but at the same time, KD just showed at that finals game, that stage that you're supposed to be at any NBA team, that, hey, I'm the best player. I'm better than LeBron.
I agree. And you could tell from the beginning of the playoffs that Kevin Durant was on a mission. He signed with that team for a reason. He knew what would happen if he signed with them. And as you brought up, last year they lost a 3-1 lead, and they were missing someone who could take over a game. They have Steph Curry, who obviously probably one of the greatest shooters of all time already. And you have a Klay Thompson, who's a two-way star. He can play offensively and defensively. You have Draymond Green, who is a defensive MVP in the league. And,
What I thought about Draymond.
Yeah, we'll talk
Keep
about it.
Keep it honest.
We'll talk about him later.
The thing about Draymond is he did so well the whole season not to get any technicals.
Yeah.
So that he can play Game 5. Because I feel like he had a curse on his head. Just 2 days ago where that 1 year
it was game
anniversary?
Yep. What game was that?
Game 5?
Game 5, yeah. So, I mean, you know what you get from Draymond. You know what you can get from Steph Curry. And you know what you can get from Klay. And the thing that they missed out on that year was someone like Kevin Durant. So with him signing, it just propelled them to be a dominant team in the league for years to come. And it all started this year. Kevin Durant, not only did he show up, I feel like he outplayed LeBron. Maybe not stat-wise, but he really put the team on his back. Even when they lost the one game that they did in the finals, he was fighting until the end. And you could see that he was very determined to get a ring. And that's something that not every player in the league has in them. And he decided, since the first time he lost to LeBron in the finals back in 2012, I think that was, he decided that when he gets this opportunity again, he's going to strike on it, and that's what he did.
All right. I respect all that, okay, but do you honestly, because I know you're not a Golden State's fan.
No.
You just betted with them.
Yes.
Okay, but do you feel that Golden State is an upcoming dynasty team?
Yeah. What other teams?
Okay, let me rephrase that. You think they have a dynasty now? Like if the NBA ended today, do you think they made a dynasty?
No. And the reason why is because of that loss in between those two finals. And for me, I feel like a dynasty really starts when you can win multiple championships in a row. They won in 2015, lost 2016, won 2017. So that one loss in between, and the fact that they were up 3-1, it kind of hurts that momentum to say that it is a dynasty. But going from this point forward, I think that they will have a dynasty because they're still a young team. They have a lot more room to grow, and all they have to do is restock their bench players, and they'll be good to go for some years to come.
Okay, so how do you define the dynasty? Off of the rings or the milestones that they set?
I guess it's more so on the rings. Because if you think about it, think about their team last year. They broke a lot of records. They had the best record ever.
Draining threes. Draining them.
And what's the most important thing that gets brought up every single time when you think about that year? They lost a 3-1 lead.
True. That's why I went with LeBron.
Exactly. Exactly. So I feel like the rings are the most important thing, and that's what every basketball player signs up to do. They sign up to win. They sign up to become a champion.
He finally got his ring.
Exactly.
I know you saw his celebration.
Of course.
He shouted out Rihanna.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I'm happy for the boy.
I'm very happy.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm very happy for him. You know, he's been in the league 10 years. It's kind of like the same thing with LeBron. You know, he was in the league 10 plus years, and it took him a very long time to get his first ring. And that's what KD went through. And he proved that he is an elite player in this league, and now he has the ring and the MVP in the finals as well to show that.
True. Okay. But do you think KD and LeBron went down the same path of getting their first ring?
I don't. And the reason why I say that is because if you look back, LeBron should have won a championship the year prior. You had a stacked team, and you lost to the Mavericks. And I'm not taking anything away from that Mavericks team, but when you look at that team compared to the Miami Heat.
Oh, you talking about before he got Ray Allen in them, when it was just Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because you look at the way Kevin Durant played this time around. He played at a high level. How much did he average in the finals? What was it, 35 or something like that? No, Kevin Durant this year.
Kevin Durant?
Yeah.
Oh, he averaged 28.5.
No,
the whole season. Oh, you talking about the finals?
In the
Oh,
finals.
30.
You know how much LeBron averaged that year? They lost to the Mavericks?
No.
18.
You had 18?
He had 18 points. He averaged 18 points. So that's not him showing up. That's the difference between what Kevin Durant did. He put it upon himself to show that he is going to be that person that elevates the team to the championship. LeBron didn't do that. No matter how they went to the team, I don't care about that. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna do what you gotta do to win. You know?
Respect.
Exactly.
Respect. To be honest with you, I feel like LeBron is gonna leave the Cavaliers.
I agree with you on that.
You feel like he's gonna leave too?
Yeah, and I have a question for you. So if he leaves, which will most likely be 2018, so
True.
what are like the top 3 teams that you can see him going to that it would fit for his situation?
Okay, the top for his, what you mean situation?
Well, you know, he's an aging player, an aging star.
Yeah, he's becoming
He's
like
gonna want-
33, 34.
Yeah, he's going to want a young team, but young players that are already established. Kind of like the situation with Kyrie Irving. You know, he was established in the league a little bit. So what are...
I don't want to say this because you like this team. I do not want to say
I'll
this.
say it
but
for you. The Los Angeles Lakers.
The Lakers.
Yes,
The
yes.
Lakers. I could see him going to the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him. That's really it. Honestly, like just the Lakers.
Okay.
I don't really
Okay.
see him going anywhere else in the Western team because all the other Western teams are kind of like.
They're small markets.
Yeah.
You know, Los Angeles is a big market as well, so...
And not even that. Some of the teams are already like formed and founded. Like
That's
you got
true.
Spurs,
That's true.
Rockets, Golden State, Russell. I don't even see Russ working with LeBron. Honestly,
I couldn't see that either.
like,
They're
and
both
then
ball
I
dominant.
honestly don't even see LeBron in Denver.
Yeah, me either. I couldn't see him
And
doing
then
that.
like Damian and LeBron, it sound cool on paper,
Yep.
but
Not too sure how that would work. Yeah.
So it's just the Los Angeles Lakers. I don't see him not being a bad fit there too. Like
Right.
I actually see him playing ball there,
Right.
developing the craft of Brandon Ingram.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like he's a
So-
small forward. He's young. I can see him helping bring Brandon Ingram out. I can see him helping all the young people out, like Russell.
Right.
The list goes on, man. So
Yeah.
I can go with Lakers. I don't
Okay.
like them personally, but
That's
I can
fine.
go with the Lakers.
You know, so you're just gonna play the waiting game on what LeBron's gonna do.
What LeBron gonna do?
Yes, sir.
Whatever. But you know, you just moved back in town. You just came from New York to
Right.
Georgia to attend Georgia State, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And like, you know, I know you personally,
Yes,
and
you
you
do.
played football, track, baseball, all that back in the day.
Yep. Yep.
So like, my question is like, do you feel like you're gonna participate in any sports in Georgia State?
You know, I thought about this long and hard, and I kind of focus more on academics now, and I know my type of personality where it's like, if I focus on one thing, it's better for me to do that instead of trying to bring energy to, like, basically branching out and bringing energy to other things. So I want to be able to focus on my academics, and
You feel like you can't multitask?
I can multitask, but at the same time, I just know that if I were to play football or to play basketball, that's going to take up a lot of time. You know, it's not easy to balance that. And I mean, anybody that plays football or basketball for Georgia State or baseball, any sport for that matter, they will tell you it's a lot to balance. And I just know that I'm kind of more on that path where I'm academics.
Academics.
Yes.
Have you ever seen Georgia State football, basketball team play before?
I haven't, but
You
I
haven't.
am actually looking forward to seeing them.
Our basketball team made it to the Sweet 16 a couple years back.
Yeah, I do remember that because everybody does March Madness,
Yeah.
and yeah, actually watched a couple of games, but as far as seeing them in person, I haven't, and I'm looking forward to doing that.
Talking about the basketball team, everyone, the men's basketball team is doing the summer workout. You are welcome to go watch them practice. It's just at the gym downtown. You can go there and watch them anytime. Also, if you play football, Sean Elliott camps, they start again Thursday, June 15th, starting at 1 to 4, Friday, 9 to noon, and Saturday, 1 to 4. It's open to every position. It starts from 9th grade to above. It's $25 to participate. And I feel like it's a good opportunity for the young people to excel your game in football. Do you feel like if you were still playing football, you feel like you would attend that camp?
Well, it's definitely anytime there's a chance to perfect your craft or to even just get better at anything, I feel like you should want to participate in something like that. And I mean, if you're somebody who plays football, you're most likely someone who's going to want to compete, and that's the best chance to show that you're a competitor. And you know, as a fan of football, just even being in the atmosphere of training, practice, and the actual game, it's a different type of feel and it's a different type of vibe. So I feel like if you're someone that's looking to get better at football, or you want to just practice, or whatever the case may be, I think you should definitely check out that camp. And make sure you stay hydrated because it will most definitely be hot.
Boy.
It will definitely be hot.
Oh yeah, the location for the camp is 188 Martin Luther King Jr. Drive. 188 Martin Luther King Drive. Also, for everyone who represents Georgia State, if you're a student or a fan, I know you are super excited for the stadium that is being constructed. We only have 78 days to the first kickoff game.
Yes,
So
sir.
we play against Tennessee State. The game will be televised on ESPN3. Yes, ESPN is going to televise our game. And like, I honestly feel like we're going to beat Tennessee State.
I agree.
I know you just became a Georgia State student.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
how you feel?
Oh, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, it's going to be a great showing for Georgia State. You know, new stadium, they get a chance to come out to the home team. And, you know, there'll be a lot of fans, a lot of students there showing support to the team. And I feel like they'll get the win. I mean, they just got to go out there and leave it all out on the field, and they'll take care of business. That's how I see it.
I mean, they got no choice. I mean,
Exactly.
they got to win.
They have to win.
They just got to win for the first game of the stadium. You
They
just have to win. And for everyone, the season tickets are $100. They're on sale. And also, if you get season tickets, you can also get seat selecting. You can pick out any seat that you want to sit at for the whole season. So I recommend doing that. It's just $100. Go ahead.
Nothing better than that. You have to
Nothing
pick
better
out your
than
own seat. And you know, anytime you come there, that seat will be waiting for you.
Just
and
for
it'll be
you.
a great game.
Nobody can sit there.
Yes, sir.
Also, I have to give a quick shout out to Chad Wilson. Congratulations to him. He is the new head coach of the golf men's team.
Congratulations.
And even though I don't personally watch golf, still, I hope you do a good job with your position and make sure you win as many games as you can. Or is it games?
I think it's something like that, but
Tournaments. We're just gonna say tournaments.
we'll
We're gonna say tournaments.
Yeah, that's probably the better way to go.
Hey. But other than that, you enjoy your time with Georgia State?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me on this show. You know, I'm looking forward to a wonderful fall, and you know, I'm home. I feel like I'm home.
Well, you had it here, folks. Thank you for watching the podcast. Like I said, my name is Charles Wright with my boy Dillon.
Yes, sir.
Peace. Thank you for watching the show. Click these 3 annotations to either follow us, subscribe, and click on this face to watch more podcasts. But like I said, thank you for watching the show. Peace.